Bet. 1v1 me? Alright, what's up, bro? I'm not really good if you. Just because of code? How, Sway? I just got on, so I'm not gonna do it. What are you doing? I hate kids like this. They're so annoying. Nigga, what is your problem? What up, bro? What up, Christian? Modified kid? Modified kid. Oh, what the heck? I can't jump though.
Do you gift?
Do I gift? What do you mean? This guy's trash. This guy's talking all that crap, bro. What do you mean, do I gift?
The kid is smoking something. I mean like giving skins away for people.
Like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even have that much V-Bucks. If I'm like, if you're cool with me and all that, yeah, maybe. But honestly, I only have 750. Go stay on me. Okay, buddy. Okay.
That guy's a bot, lol.
Yeah, no.
Well, I need a pickaxe.
Pickaxe costs like 800, doesn't it? Or more. What the?
Because I am being bullied by my friend. My friends. One v one. Add my epic jelly 921.
mean, I'm not that good. You're probably gonna smack me, I'm not gonna lie.
Jelly 1v1 me. I am on Combat Pro, I am trash.
You're probably gonna pickaxe me. Alright, I sent it. Oh, this freaking...
I am going to get clapped.
Nah, I'm gonna get clapped.
You're so good.
No, I'm not. I'm trash. If...
Damn, he said best edit in the pub. I am on Combat Pro, LOL.
Get out of my face, trash can. Oh, no, you mad? You mad, buddy? Get out of my face. Just like... Throw my spit, you buddy. Now you're mad. Alright. Ah, come on, dude. Alright, let me go to my own road, because I don't mess with this guy right now. Come on, dude. What the heck are you doing? Did you accept it? There. Salt the fuck. Is Ghost Aiden live? I might have to go check. Love my boy Ghost Aiden.
Hi.
Hi. I sent you an invite. The fuck? 10 people and you created. Oh, someone's watching me, but yeah, you know. Alright, King Casper, dude. Let's get this one. Oh, you're... What the fuck?
Let us see some builds.
I can't build, bro. What the fuck? can't do nothing. I can't even edit it. Whoa! Seriously? I'm on safe. What the? Oh, there's my sound. T.TV face clam down?
One v one me, my epic is Ban Val XP best of 3.
Okay. Okay, censor it. Ooh.
Didn't he get the invite?
Okay, the fuck? Oh, it didn't let me build it. Seriously, can't even edit. I hate this game. Left. What the fuck? Did he actually? Did he leave her? I think he left. He left. Didn't get the invite. What was it again? Here's that man. Said that.
YSN Fluxify.
What the fuck? I accepted you, I don't know who you are. Oh, you just... Okay. Oh, how are those both yours? What the heck? You want to restart all over? This man hit me for a lot. This guy hit me for like, god dang, this guy hit me for a GG, bro. What's up with my controls today? I'm done, bro. Why do I keep on doing that? Like a bottle. God dang. Gotta hit my shots. How is that not hitting you? GG. My sense seems very fast.
Check your epic as you see X hero with Agni so in 1v1.
Okay. Oh. I don't know why it won't let me jump sometimes. I'm stuck. Oh, what? I don't know, I'm missing my shots right now. Try to hit my shots. Lower my settings real quick. I hired it yesterday, but I think I gotta lower it.
Dude.
What? You said dude? What up? See, like, I can't hit my shots. I don't know what's going on, but I just cannot hit nothing today. How, Sway? How? What the fuck? Makes no sense to me. What the fuck?
I am joining, let me try.
Bro, I'm playing like a freaking trash can. Bro, I'm playing horrible. Can't edit, I can't do nothing. What am I doing? I'm playing like a bot. How? Like, I don't get it. Like, what 90s is he doing? There's no way. Oh, fuck. He's doing triples, isn't he? Look, it won't place at all.
Hey.
See, like, what? Hold up. Bro, why am I playing a bot? I'm literally playing a whole lot bot right now. Like, it's horrible. Literally, he could have pickaxed me.
Are you Signal?
Am I what? Are you Signal? Huh? What do you mean Signal? Yeah, there's no way. I don't know what 90s this kid's doing. Look, what's way?
Single.
GG. Are you single? Yeah. Why? What the fuck? What the fuck? Jeez. Okay, are you serious? Okay. Huh. I don't know what the frick's going on here. Oh, fuck. You little bitch. Is it really gonna him? Oh yeah. Bill, bro. GG, bro.
GG, man.
GG.
You're really good.
I don't think I am.
5-3.
5-3 you? Like, honestly, I think you won. Oh, what the fuck? Wiley. Hey, Riley.
What's up, man?
What's up, Nernak? I'm doing bad right now. I don't know why. Doing
Oh
horrible.
my, I missed taking so many shots at my other kid.
I'm missing all my shots, my
Wasn't like
edits.
really even pretty good. And I freaking missed every shot. So killing me.
I just cannot freaking build, edit, or do nothing.
And I gotta go to the freaking qualifier thing.
No.
I just can't edit my walls. I've made a door in every single one of the walls. Or a window.
Feels like I just changed my settings to all different.
But I can't edit. Please. Oh god. Ow. How do I mess this up? I don't get it. My game keeps freezing for like a millisecond. It's annoying.
They gonna shoot a little. We gonna shoot a lot. I'll be back.
Edit.
To bite him, but look, if he gets a siphon, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You know? That might be what he's banking on. It's like, look, let's just go for the siphon.
He knows. He read the script, right? He knows that this is about to be an Elam for him. Joke, by the way. Internet, Reddit, please. There's no actual script. Kidding. 30 players left. We'll get a top 25 soon. Crew just rotating around inside this baller. Not putting too much pressure on anybody. You don't want to make yourself a target and make anybody frustrated. You break their builds, that kind of thing. You know they're going to lash back. Gilbert, if you pick it up, Elam on Tandy. Players in the ultimate high ground stills. Caru's rotating this ball. He's not the only one, though, as you see a swarm of ballers in front.
Are you eating this?
Right here on the edge.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna get you. You want
We're
more?
gonna see, right? Everyone's slowing down their game. Justin, unfortunately, gonna be edged out right there at the end. And this is probably when you wanted to. This is the least optimal time to be eliminated, right? Right on the edge of top 25.
Because the heartbreaking, because you wasted 20 minutes getting to top 26, and then you get popped. Whoever you see in the feed next. Oh, there it is. I believe it was Swifty Slides goes down. Very sad.
World Cup.
If you jump into a game and you're eliminated like 86, maybe pick one Elam or two, you're like, you know what? No big deal. I hopped in.
Good use of time.
Yeah, but if you hop in like that and you get eliminated, it's rough.
Mosh pit.
Right now, not the best. I guess the last game too, not a
And they
huge
show
deal, 'cause you know
bits.
that, oh god, we're gonna get another one in. But this is a lot of players. Styles, Styles on Gek all the way to the bottom of your screen, falling outside of the zone, probably gonna go down 2 storm damage on your screen. Worthy point schemes, how to get points, placement, and eliminations, very important. Percently, 0 elims, 101 builds. 17 left, looking all the way up top. Shooting his way back up. Player inside. A lot of baller play in here. You got to remember, too, they feel like if you mess with one baller, you're going to get the whole swarm. So you got to be careful because there's going to be a lot of people flying around you. Gal all the way to the top. Zakep, NA East out of time for queuing. Bugabot dropping in as well. Sebi goes down. Animal pick up that elimination.
You know, I feel like at this point, because there's so many ballers rolling around, like you just gotta crack them. Yeah, there goes one.
Speaking of, Animal forced out
Oh,
the
it's
ball.
an Animal.
Build up and
Guys got like really.
at the level here, which is kind of tough.
Huh?
The people.
Wood there's only at
There's
3
5
on
other
31,
people
might as
landing
well
sick and
pick up as much as
frost.
you can. Move forward,
This
build
kid's
out
sin
towards the
animals
front
got
of the
like-
safe zone, boxing up and looking back inside for an opportunity to take shots. Awareness here extremely important. As a player in a potential top 10 on the board situation, you want to look for every chance you have to pick up even just one elim. Even a tag on a player that may go down to the storm, because that will count as a point too. You have that 60-second window.
I hate
Some
kids
patch
who do
changes,
that.
changing the way
Do
the
it.
players are playing. Shots through the
They
window.
grab a
They
one
get there,
thick in
finds
chest
Riggs,
and
an
then
elimination. 8 remaining. That's the second one for Animal.
Come on,
Finds
tough
himself
it
a
up
combat
and
as well, but he
try.
did not pick it
Oh.
up. I don't think he realized. Unfortunately, he's
He's
going to
dead.
be caught off guard there a little. Unfortunately, when you happen to, in those situations, you're trying to just
Oh,
rapidly pick up loot, you're just going to drop a few things that you don't mean to, and that's kind of what we saw, unfortunately. But look at all the spread of people here, Lupo. Everyone's like, Percently's basically in the stratosphere right now, just now deciding, let me rejoin everyone down below, playing Fortnite. Mooncakes gets picked up in the crossfire. Now it's only top 5.
Let me join everyone playing Fortnite down below. I'm playing a different game up in the sky. Percently and Jen now on the ultimate high.
Fuck, kid, you 50 meters on songs maps already,
Floating
good?
in right now, it's Crazy Ken.
Jesus.
Dropping in. If Percently doesn't look up very soon, it's going to be scary immediately. Nope, Crazy Ken going to go down to the storm.
Oh my
10 is
god,
the
tough
ultimate
guy
low.
died.
Percently has the HP advantage, and it does pay off big as the storm
I'm
takes
thinking
10
I
out.
hate kids who
And that's
think
Victory
they're all
Royale,
that.
a
They
one
just like that
elimination
one
Victory
player.
Royale. 11 points is still
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, I always, it's hard, right? Because like in games like that, where
Oh,
you have
I swear to fuck.
the 1 elimination and the 10 points for the victory
Oh, yeah.
royale, it's kind of like, you know, you
I
could've
still
gone
almost
for more,
killed
but
you.
still,
Imagine being that
it's
sick
11
in ass.
points.
11.
You're so bad at the game.
Look at it this way.
Holy
1
fuck.
elimination and 26th. That's
Bro, why
one.
you being toxic?
1 elimination and a win.
Shut up.
It doesn't matter.
Frick
At the end of
you.
the day, it doesn't matter. Still got the Victory Royale. It all adds up.
Symphony? What the heck?
Name we've seen maybe once or twice. Wink. Very
There
well-known
goes
player here.
one
40
game.
remaining. Good to see everybody making an opportunity to sneak their way out onto the main stage here in NA East. If you're just tuning in, we're coming up towards the end of these NA East games. The
Duos
last week
week
for
10.
solo qualifiers. Week 9 here. There's been 5 of them total. So if
There's no
players do not
thinking
qualify
solos
solo
week
today,
10. What?
do not
This
qualify
last week.
solo at all for New York City.
It is?
Uh-huh.
That's right, man. Only 1 week of duo
Wait,
competition.
so what do I have to
Wow.
do?
If you
If I
qualify, you go to
disqualify
New York.
today?
The last minute.
Yeah,
That's
if
why
you
I think
qualify,
these
you
are
get to go to New York.
The highest tension games, and that's why I think players
The
are putting
fuck?
on
Yeah.
an excellent performance. Shots here, the infantry rifle. Oh my gosh! Nylon
Bad aim.
beamed out of midair. Symphony showing that he does have the
So I
good
gotta
aim.
be top 3,000
That good
players.
good
Huh?
one.
Courage just said that.
You know, man, this
This
is
is
a
the
great
last
point, though,
week
in that, like,
to qualify to
because
get to New
this is
York.
coming down to the final few games, right? This final
Dude, I gotta
10, either 10
freaking
games or
qualify.
3-hour window to play in.
I just can't go
You're just gonna
against
see
like
people
thick
play
boys at the
very
beginning of the game
different,
that
right?
already
Like,
have
maybe
shotgun
someone's
for
more
about an
aggressive, but you're
AK.
trying to say, look, I need to play
And
for
I don't
places.
like
I
how
gotta
it's
at least hit
faking
top
a
25.
semi-auto.
Then I go for
Bro.
elimination, right, to maximize my time.
I'm gonna see you in here, really.
Maybe someone plays very, very
I'm gonna be
defensive,
watching this and watch
so
they're gonna
much
say
so
your
that we
clips
saw, like,
or
last
what.
game, they only got the 1 elim, but still the 11
Yep.
points. It's
That'd be
huge.
nice.
Yeah.
But if you only get 1
They
elimination,
probably
you're
will,
winning,
huh?
like, top 25, it's only 4 points, and that's
Or
where,
honestly, I don't know.
again, we talk
They
about,
might.
you know, time management, game management, knowing when to be aggressive, when not. It all comes into play.
You have to realize too. I've seen a little bit of this on Twitter from a number of different personalities in the Fortnite community.
So I don't know who this guy is. G.A. Kez?
Who's
Who's that?
Once the 10th week of competition is done, we have a month of decompression. If you have to realize that 2.5 months straight of people literally non-stop grinding, non-stop practicing, scrimmage games left and right all day. that's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of stress on a lot of these players, and so a good decompression period. I honestly
Stupid
look
Cliff
forward
forgot an
to it
AK, but he got a
for a lot of the
freaking
people that are
combat.
out here. People that will
That'd
not
be
qualify
faked.
could look forward to what's next from Epic. Bomb shot
Don't
down
take
midair, but there is a lot of stress right now because you're down the last 2 weeks, so people I think are a little more punishing in their own gameplay, a little less forgiving on mistakes they make themselves.
Oh, this kid came
So
in
once
here
this
and
is
didn't even
done,
go
you
out
get a
in
good
Fortnite.
reset period for
Oh,
He just
this
got a
video?
ball and
qualified,
dipped.
a good a mental break just for a little bit. But then you gotta stay serious after that, get back
Oh,
into
yes,
it.
yes.
New York City is just around
This is
the corner.
good. This is good.
Coming up in the late July, it's gonna be a big time for everybody.
Yeah, I mean it's very
Bullshit.
easy, you know, to be eliminated and maybe not qualify or what have you, and get very down on yourself and down on your skills. But at the end of the day, you got to remember, these players are top 3,000 in their region. They are here for a reason. All their hard work, things like that. That Spizzle of all people, right there on the edge of top 25 as well.
I
You
gotta
hate
go.
to see it, but you know, man, at the end of the
Guys
day,
attack. I'm
you
sick.
just got to remember that you're here for a reason. You're an
What the
incredible
heck?
player,
There
and
qualifies
there's
per
always gonna
person.
be
There's only one
opportunities
spot
in
for
the
each
future.
region.
Thanks, Zeke. I knew I was incredible, but hearing it from you helps
Oh,
quite a
so
bit.
it's thinking the
Your
first
placement positions
person in
right
first
there,
place goes.
top right of your screen. Oceania, Asia, Brazil, 1 apiece. 8 for
I
Europe,
don't
6 for
know.
NA East, 2 for NA West.
Oh wait, no. Oceania, one spot. Asia, one spot. Brazil, one spot. Europe, 8. East, 6, and then NA West is 2.
Tag us on Twitter, Zeke specifically.
2 spots
Oh
for
man,
so
I
first 2
love when
players.
people post
Probably,
things.
I don't know.
I love interacting with the community. It's a
I'm
lot
sick.
of fun.
Is what you're
What?
I'm
saying.
good that.
People out there.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. Just like the Sneaky Bro art, they sent us the artwork as well.
I said
mean,
probably. I don't know.
the 4-9. Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
my gosh.
I'm
Inside
confused.
this box, doing non-stop work.
The
Guys,
freaking.
takes Dr.
I feel like
Football
you
out.
should play for a late game probably.
Born in the ultimate high ground.
Oh, stupid fluff. Thick off my day, bro.
No shield and trying to rotate forward. Vivid from
Oh,
Liquid,
good, you got a
another player we
shotgun.
kept our eyes on previously. I actually caught a clip of Vivid flying off the map earlier
I'm
in
just
quad. You gotta be
thinking to
real
myself.
careful with those, bud. You gotta be real careful with those. 15 players left. Placement points out for
If I don't
everybody
get that
involved.
kill,
Kez still inside this
that's
box. Down to 28 shield tags from the back. Gonna have to wall off and protect
Also,
himself. Drop in there, the baller causing a bit of a ruckus. Shot from the side. Symphony catches him inside a box. Campfire goes unused. Symphony 10 bandages for a late game heal off if
Stop,
needed.
bro. Oh, I just jumped and headshot at him. GG for being a stupid little
If you're at
fuck.
home wondering why we try
No,
and commentate
die. I
a
had no
majority of what you
mats.
see on your screen in relevant times like this, because there are players that spectators that won't be able to watch
Let's
the
just
stream.
freaking dip out of here with my
Potentially,
ball.
blind that enjoy listening to Fortnite. Let's keep that in mind when we're talking about everything that happens here.
Yeah, let's
9
go.
players, 8 players left. This is Lucky from Tempo, already qualified, but does go down with Wipo. 8 players left now. Symphony building up at a shot from above.
Just for mats
Watch out for those
that
layers. A
man.
quick double edit, a reset, and a build overtakes ultimate high ground. Quick shot.
Here,
In
back.
the sky, can't do it. Dropping it back on in. The re-challenge for ultimate high ground. Shots in the outside. Symphony down to 19 HP. He's going to have to branch out, defend up, and watch the storm. 2 ticks of the storm is going to spell the end for him. Chance from the ultimate high ground. He's got it all by himself now. 4 GG in the mid ground. Hornet. Twyfo goes down. Hornet. Davon in the ultimate low. 4 players left, and they're all on your screen on the left side. Symphony. No
Stupid
builds
puck.
remaining. Has the 10 bandages. Won't have a chance to tick them.
I'm
Here we
dead,
go.
bro.
9 HP. He had to
Got
take
no
1
build.
tick. Oh! Trying to find it. Hornet, 1v1. Hornet, Davon on the outside. A build off the last second. 52 builds remaining. Can't quite see how much his opponent has. 1 minute and excellent timing in the pop there, but this wall
Oh no!
is going to peel
Oh
the
no!
ball.
You gotta go for the fight. You have to go for the fight. It's
Build
gonna
up.
be over.
Push forward. Oh, he made it back in. He actually didn't even make it back in. Hornet ticked out before it even became relevant. Solid victory royale. The last second there. What a tough spot. That
Oh, I'm
plateau.
dead.
Yeah. A flat face.
What are you playing?
Wall on the plateau. Basically said,
What
you
the
guys gotta
fuck
fight
do
it
you mean
out,
I'm
or you
playing
gotta build
car
real
fight?
quick. Crank those 90s.
Oh,
Get
it
back
started
in the safe
already?
zone. But it didn't matter in
Yes.
the end. HP ended
Oh.
up being the deciding factor.
That's right. A great game over there on NA East. And Symphony, you know, he did place third in that game. It came down to having no materials, but he was playing out of his mind there, going on that spree. Just the way he was navigating the builds there.
Bro,
was
why do I always
just
have to go against
incredible.
2
Mad
freaking
props to
people?
him, but like you said, man, next
I'm
game,
dead.
more
Oh.
action on deck.
Sure, we'll get
Fuck,
Brooke.
kill yourself.
There you go.
Cosmic here. Shots through.
God.
Inside the box.
Completely.
Freaking so many
I want you
people
to
coming
remember
after
this
me.
in
It's
your head. Have
annoying
you
as
ever
fuck.
seen
It's 2 games already.
people, they instead of Mojo, they do OJOM.
I
and it's
know
an O.
that.
Do you ever?
No, that sounds adorable though.
Right? Every time I see Mojo, I think of that
I'm
elephant.
taking none of them.
Yeah. Let me
Why
type-
is that so? Please pull that up on your phone. That sounds adorable.
I'm gonna just
I want
type
an
it out.
elephant for my name.
Hashtag Fortnite World Cup. All right.
Figure out how to make a kitty cat.
OJOM. Just send that to us. See, it's like a little elephant. You got the two eyes, the little trunk, and the little body.
I love the internet.
There you go. The more you know.
21 players left. Cosmic building up and trying to take that ultimate high ground. Not inside the safe zone yet. Seeing the minimap, that little white arrow spinning around. That is Cosmic right now. Accidentally shoots his own ramp. A little bit of a misclick. No big deal.
No big deal.
As the launch pad has 2 shadow bombs, so rotation is possible. On top of that, in case something does drop out from underneath, has the redeploy as well. See here if that's something that comes into play. Shots on players rotating. This is exactly what he was waiting for. A lot of whiffs, but no big deal. Again, look at the amount of ammo too. 988 small rounds. Put a minigun in Cosmic's hands, he's still going to be able to hold the trigger down the entire game, assuming that it didn't overheat.
Right.
That's right. There you saw a window edit in the center of your screen for just a second. You got to be careful with those.
Ooh, someone popped the supply drop. It's going to drop down.
Put a rock in the supply drop. Oh, by the way, Caden in the feed taking Dubs out. Big elimination there.
That's got to do wonders for your confidence. To be able to shut down someone like Dubs, you're like, oh man, I feel like I can make more happen in this game. Man, Cosmic's way up here though. He is way up here. He's got the glider deploy, so he's completely fine, but yeah, he's up there for sure. Top 15 is the next threshold.
It's surprising me. No one's
even contesting it. No one.
Oh, there we go, right there. A couple shots back out in the storm wasn't enough to break it down just yet. He's seeing that. Cosmic deciding to continue to apply pressure. Can't quite pull it off. Again, no big deal. Has the redeploy. Going to fly on past. Some shots come out from players on the move. Oh my gosh.
Truly
I thought
punishing.
he was fine. Just kidding. Cosmic beamed out of midair.
That is so rough. Don't forget the glider redeploy has a slower glide time.
It does.
So it makes you way more vulnerable in the sky. You want to wait until right before you hit down on the ground and then deploy it.
Honestly, not even that. I think the play there was shadow bomb on the way down, prevent fall damage, and just rotate through. Instead, he went for the redeploy. Obviously, hindsight's always 20/20.
I was literally going to say that.
In the moment, that was the choice that he made. It ended up being not the right one, which is too bad. Back to the lobby. And actually no more Q there. Just a few times done. Don't forget that.
Right.
Shots. Sizzle goes down.
Sure.
Yeah, it
finds one.
It's always easier for us to be like a little more critical because again, like we just have all of the information here in front of us.
Plus, we're the ultimate gamers, so
I mean, I am not. You are for sure. Not me. Everyone does know that. But yeah, sometimes we tend to be a little bit more critical, but you know, we mean it with, of course, the most love because we love Fortnite as a player.
Let me say this too. Anybody that listens in on commentary, if you hear us talk about your gameplay and we say something that may be perceived as negative, let me tell you with 100% without a doubt, you are better than me. Don't worry. That being said, I can see things that you can't right now, and because of that and my ability to commentate the game, I have the opportunity to say things about your mistakes. Sorry. Don't worry. I hear it from a lot of people every time I mess up in stream. It's all good. 14 players left. Trick FN pushing forward. I did see the man, the myth, the legend, Yogurt Fart in this game as well, so you got to keep your eyes out for that. Big set of plays potential.
The names. Here we go.
Yep, Yogurt Fart actually.
There he goes. Finds an elimination over on Tasky, and we've been in top 15, right? So now we have another round of placement points. This is where going from top 15 to top 5.
Ooh.
That error margin, much bigger. Benji going to pick up here by Trick. A second one over on Face Maxi. Wow, let's go, Trick.
Set of eliminations there. Trick has a chance to keep this going a little bit longer if he wants to. Opts not to, but he is positioned against that mountain edge. Quick window edit and shots before that player can use the launch pad and try and get the heck out of there. Trick moving forward, going to box in and start the rotation. Still not in the safe zone.
Yeah.
Keep moving. You notice here saving materials just a little bit, not walling off because he knows he's on the ultimate low ground.
Oh no, Lupo, the side of the mountain. It's Father Mountain. Look, Trick has to go right now. Cadden is going to
do is crank 90s.
Yeah, you just got to go up right now. And look,
actually, it's fine. Trick caught a player on rotation. Stretch is gone. He edged the storm here, and he's actually.
Where do we go from here? Where are we going from here?
We'll find out in 3 seconds. 6 players left. We're looking at the last possible rotation for a lot of people here. Player peeking down from above, maybe a chance to take shots. We're going to the northwest. He's actually totally fine. Big luck there for Trick. 6 3 builds. Sorry. Down to the last second shot.
Ooh!
Colorful. from the top 10.
There was also a launch pad. Did he get it?
He did not, but at this point, this late, probably not a big deal. 3 players left. Shiga, Caden takes shots, sandwiched between 2. Trick got to drop down and apply pressure, says, Shiga, you can wait on the ultimate high ground. I'm going to pick up this elimination, the HP and shield from that. Some materials, Trick down to 8.
Man.
And that's that. Fall damage. You see that? Shiga just jumped right on in.
He probably ran out of builds. Listen,
See,
you know, at the end of the day,
slid down the edge of the mountain.
that's what probably would have been the better play there. But at the end of the day, he lands the ultimate trick shot. Back over to Sundown in the studio. Sundown, what you got for us, friend?
What I don't have is bad jokes like that because he didn't even fire a shot. So well done from Trick there to ride that one out. Good victory royale. I'm here with Monster D. We're gonna take a look at some of the gameplay that happened in that last block real quick. Let me hop on up here and let's break these plays down.
Yeah, we got a lot going on here, and the players to look out for, E11 Graska. These E11 boys have been on a rampage, and we just want to highlight how much of a rampage these guys have been just going on. Graska in specific here, you'll see a nice string of elims kind of coming out of him, using shadow bombs, just keeping it super technique and super textbook. And I just want to talk about his mentality because I follow him on social media. He is the type of player that wants to improve week after week, and that's what we've seen from his early placements around the 60th, and we've seen as high as 14th with this duo, Daxter. So they are just out of contention. Anyone in that upper top 20th kind of bracket as either a solo or a duo team have what it takes to kind of seal the deal here in these final moments. And this is just a solo competition. Take a look here. But remember, he's going to be another player to look out for next week as well. So keep your eyes on them as, again, just wrapping things up. You saw just a little bit of Trick in the previous game. He wrapped up the likes of him. And look at this, 50 points, right? Trick was in about 55. This win right here puts him back up. That's a 4-point swing. And that puts him at about 54 last we saw. So Graska's in the running. Now another look, Kez, same thing, same situation, same deal here. GA Kez putting on a show here, showing that the combat follow-up just swift. No time for hesitation. The reaction speeds are clean. The mechanical skill is here. So not just European players showing up here, Sundown. It's NA as well. NA East here making a big run throughout the evening here. And just super clean.
Super clean from Kez, indeed. Not just Europe who has put on a show. Every single one of our regions so far have been absurdly close. Like, we quite literally haven't seen a week like this so far. We are going to get back into the very final matches. NA East is so absurdly close. I cannot wait to see who takes away one of those last 6 spots. But we're gonna go right on over back to Lupo and Z.
Thank you, Sundown. I appreciate you, and I do appreciate every region. Europe, NA East, NA West, Oceania, Asia, Brazil. Y'all some gamers. Keep that up, don't change, all right? A lot of people working like crazy to try and qualify for the Fortnite World Cup in New York City. Those finals are gonna be insane, by the way. Look forward to that. And let me just say too, going through this, I can't think of anything in my career thus far that I've put more time and energy into than casting Fortnite events. Like, the amount of dedication from everybody on the production team to go into this, I hope that we have all done what they would consider an excellent job thus far, because this has just been a blast, and I hope we're putting on we're representing the players that we have a chance to commentate over accurately. I hope they all feel the same way about what we've done thus far. 8 spades here on your screen. Top middle there. Abe taking a chance to just pop a little bit of a mini. Got a metal tunnel underneath with another player down below. A quick stink toss. Pressure being applied. These fly-ins there. Symphony top of your screen, but Baldy, player we've seen a number of times. The flint knock in hand.
Ooh. All right.
Epic AR and a rare combat shotgun.
This is the loadout you want.
Oh yeah, this is big value. Because he has 2 campfires, 6 minis. He's got the turret in case he gets ultimate high ground and he needs something to just connect back for 1,000 HP. It's a big value right there. Typically I say, very rarely do we see players utilize the, we'll say the pew-pew mechanic of the turret. Right
sure.
there, shots. Hideout goes down, a big pickup, first elimination for Baldy, 49 points. But yeah, the loadout is excellent right now. It kind of covers everything that he's going to need in any given moment right now. Poach from Liquid, smack to the bottom of your screen. A lot of players that have been in the top 10 multiple times popping up right now. Air Cool, Spades all the way at the ultimate high ground. 38 players remaining. We'll climb our way all the way back to the top. The launch pad out. Good rotation right now. The later you get into a game, the less value a launch pad has, because unless you're going to ramp up above and use it with the horizontal trajectory, which, don't get me wrong, is very, very good. But if you're trying to go for verticality, which, by the way, a player lands in the same box, a quick trap, it's not going to go down, but Zlem still pays the price for trying to challenge Spades for ultimate high ground. Might not be the last one either. Oh my gosh, the number of players flying around above is insane. Spades, can he follow through? Can indeed. K-Dude goes down as a launch pad again. Sorry, that got ridiculous. But the late game launch pads, they lose value because the more time you spend in the air, the more opportunities other players have to take shots at you as the storm starts to close. Spades sharing the wall with another player. Got to be careful. A box up, keep on rolling.
You could be cheeky with the launch pads too, utilizing that ramp to just give you like that forward momentum instead.
All right, I propose a challenge to anybody out there.
Ooh.
You set up a launch pad with the angle that shoots an opponent player into a box filled with your own traps. I will PayPal you $50 because that would be ridiculous.
There you
Imagine
go.
just whoosh, right in.
Like they go flying, they hold forward, and they're like, wait, that's a box.
Spades,
Oh,
last
no.
second.
That was
Barely made it in. 3 HP. He's got to stay just ahead of the storm.
Anyone could just breathe in his direction.
This is one of those moments where you're thinking,
okay.
I need to find a spot that
Or
I
a
can
siphon.
sit and watch for an elim. This might be the one. The campfire is what gives it away right now. Spades deciding to push forward, rotate around to the bottom, a shot behind the corner at it. Not enough, and he finds them down underneath. Big attempt from Spades. 3 seconds to squeak it in. 50 points right now for Spades. We're in the top 25 now. Hornet all the way in the ultimate high ground, it looks like. Took it with a baller, which you don't see too often. Kind of a risky play unless you have something like a shadow bomb, which Hornet does have. Drop it down, stand inside the safe zone. Takes a lot of ticks at the storm, and that's the time for a slurp.
Yeah.
Big value slurp.
Big value serve, but don't forget, it does take quite a while. It's 1 HP a second. He's got a long time before he's back in fighting condition. Someone does go for the high ground challenge.
You have a player up above, and you still have one falling in, which you can hear that.
Yeah. I think that's what the player, so this player above Hornet knows that Hornet's down below, but like you said, he heard the glider redeploy. It's a very distinct sound. So he's probably just trying to keep himself safe. Hornet's trying to get aggressive here. He wants this elimination. Okay.
Big play.
All right.
Smart play there.
Good.
At that point, he was getting shot at from above. He was potentially challenging a player that he was not going to be able to beat. Player behind gets caught in their own edit, goes for the pyramid play and can't get Hornet. Instead, Gal pays the price themselves. Get up that first elimination. 14 players left from the top 15 now for that second placement.
Oh, God.
Inside a box. Finds a player inside. CWV goes down. One more push. Rotation on the outside. Poach in your feed. Eliminated as well.
Oh, there's
Inside.
players all around Lupo.
Right underneath another player. They're holding it down. Trying to reset the ramp underneath. Can't get it 3 times. Gonna have to melee their way through.
Oh.
Very tense situation here. Smacked in your feed. Picking up an elim. We're down to the top 9. Hornet on 36.
Oh my
86
God!
HP. 3 elims now for Hornet. A big reactive shot there to stay in this game. A chance for minis. Has 2 ARs. Not a big deal there, but the combat shotgun gonna come in big late game. Looking for headshots. Looking for angles from underneath. Hornet pushing forward, 66 builds left. Severe, the ultimate high ground. Players sandwiched in the middle. You hate to see somebody go down and not make it to the top 5, but here it is as the last set of placement points go out for everybody left alive. Severe, Shadow, Nick Cool, Midas, and Hornet, the ultimate low ground. Trying to pop a med kit there. Going to be able to get it off. Gonna have to push through this wall. But stay inside. Last second. That might be enough. Coming in from underneath, you see Shadow in the ultimate high ground, popping those minis. There's a natural campfire. He could hit it real quick. He doesn't.
Okay.
No chance for a take, but he finds Shadow and gets the elimination, the victory royale, and a cool little dance move to top it off. Well played, Hornet.
That's the dance I know how to do, sort of. Bro, that was great. So much happened. Like
A lot happened in the last second.
Like technical skill-wise, game sense-wise, knowing how to like get players to do what you want them to do.
Hornet's heads up flick while rotating in the last second to stay alive.
Yes.
Was huge.
Against Smacked,
And
that was insane. Literally jumped over his head,
Boom.
180 flicked him.
Made his way the rest of the way in. Well played there.
And you got to think too, that's going to affect Smack's potential
Exactly.
leaderboard setup,
Exactly.
right? Maybe that shuts him down, and maybe that could have been his last game. We don't know how that's going to affect the standings until we take a look later on. Don't forget, there's only the 6 spots here.
Listen, at least Golden
That
Boys.
was insane.
At least Golden Boy is not here to call him smoke, is all I'm saying. JDW in your feed, picking off Complexity's Macwood. 46 players now. That's a very early elimination for the player from Complexity. Sentinel's Animals, 0 eliminations, 63 builds. Some minis, some shadow. We're starting to see a trend. Let me just put this out there, and you let me know if you agree or not.
All right.
Consistency across the board for loadouts is typically combat shotgun, an AR of some sort,
Right.
1 or 2 mobility items, and a heal. And
Yes.
if it's not 2 mobility items, it's only 1. I would say potentially 2 heals, and then the last utility slot, you could, if it's not 2 heals, you could say is a heavy sniper or flintlock.
Yes. So
It's
typically
like
we're
every
seeing
single loadout.
pretty much exactly that. So it's either going to be 2, like let's say it's like a rift, some kind of mobility, 2 heals. Sometimes we see people, even if they're lucky to find them along the game, we've seen people with like 6 half shields, right?
Oh, yeah.
2 whole slots dedicated to 3 half shields apiece. And then you're like, oh, this guy just wants to fight the whole time.
I want to make a point too, so that it's not misconstrued what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that everyone runs the exact same thing all the time because it's the only thing to run. I'm saying people are running the same consistent builds because consistency is huge in a BR game. And if you have a loadout that is consistently showing top performance, players are going to favor it. That's something to take note of if you're trying to step your own game up. Maybe you're not going to make it to this World Cup, but I guarantee you there's going to be events from Epic for Fortnite in the future. This ain't the end, believe me. And so learning those kind of setups and watching how the meta changes as the game evolves. I mean, we're getting updates that change things weekly. So you have players every single time that they're, and this has been, at this point, y'all, if you have not accepted that is Fortnite, you need to just accept that that's Fortnite. Now, let's all finally settle and say, yes, it is a game that includes an evolution of meta constantly, which means the players are constantly being pushed to try and figure out how to play the next setup the best. And that's good. You want that because I'm gonna be very honest with you. From a spectator side, I feel like potentially a level of staleness would happen if you're like, all right, we're back to a pump shotgun and an SMG to swap to. Pump shotgun, SMG to swap to. I feel like the combat shotgun has created more opportunities for back-to-back-to-back eliminations. You see Fiber going down there to Animal. It's just a situation where the game is trying to evolve in a way that makes it more representative of higher skill players and less representative of this guy is really good at the one thing all the time. You want to see people that can do it all.
Right.
You want the jack of all trades players to shine because they're the ones that have really put in a crazy amount of effort. They have skill, the knowledge to pick up everything about the game that they can as it changes. Sorry, I'm so long-winded about this. I'm very passionate about competitive Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's become such a big piece of what I do and what you do, especially you. I mean, you've been around for a long time.
Just about the beginning. Just about.
Exactly. And so it's like, it's just one of those things I want to see the game evolve and grow in a healthy way. And I know there's some people that are not happy with how the game is now, but you have to at least admit, those people have to at least admit that they're happy with the way that, an esport has continued to evolve. It has. It's undeniable.
Yeah, sure. And maybe just to like expand upon that just a little bit more. Fortnite is an ever-evolving game. And it is a battle royale, and there is some kind of randomness involved in that, right? Like you land in a POI, and there's some form of random.
But you can harness that.
Correct, and it's why these players excel is because they can minimize that randomness factor, right? That, like you said, their consistency. What can they do to minimize that randomness and give them an edge, which then propels them forward and continues moving forward? Unknown, great example. He knows what he does best. His rifling skills, his combat skills, his long-range shots. He's in a great position to do this, right? He didn't just land on this loadout. He worked for this loadout. He said, where do I need to go? When do I need to fight? Do I need to fight now?
To get it?
Exactly. There's so much. Like, on the surface, Fortnite may seem like, I guess, borderline one-dimensional, kind of, but there's actually so much depth to the game.
I wouldn't even say on the surface it seems that way. You've got building and shooting and strategic positioning.
Yeah,
there's a lot to it.
Elevation, game changes, what you land with, you know, how you're feeling on the day, what your skills are like, where you've spent your time. Have you done your shooting practice? Have you gone into playgrounds before then to practice up your building skills? There's so much. This is why I love Fortnite, dude. You're gonna make me nerd out, and we're gonna have long conversations about this.
This has been Deep Thoughts with Lupo and Zeke. Meanwhile, top 5 situation. My apologies for all that. Unknown from KNG with 6 eliminations. 19 builds. That Rift may or may not come into use here. It'll be tough to know just yet. TJ, the ultimate low ground. We're already in the top 3. The swap there, Baltic, Dylan, Glow Navy going down outside in the storm. Unknown dropping in and challenging Jfree, but he actually gets dropped all the way to the bottom. Stuck top to bottom with TJ.
Oh my!
Box, the traps.
Oh my gosh, he
Elimination,
completely
TJ goes down.
shuts down Jfree. But look at the health difference. If he's not careful, dude, and they spend time in the storm, Jfree has health advantage. He's got to be really careful how he approaches this.
The slurp, though, Unknown could potentially pop it. Should here momentarily, I almost anticipate. Here we go.
Do you think he just waits for him to drop down and try and riffs him and hopes that the slurp is enough to tick him over?
We'll see. Moving with the storm, Jfree in the ultimate high.
Still ticking
13. Up. No builds for Unknown. He's going to have to just, yep, there we go. The shots. Combat shot coming from underneath. Can't quite connect.
20.
Not tick out to the storm. Instead, finds a shot on Jfree. The celebratory rift to go into the sky. Unknown, well played. No builds left. No problem.
Bro, that was absolutely insane. Sundown, monster deface. Was that not just the craziest end to that game?
That ending was absolutely absurd. Nice celebratory rift there from the controller lord KNG. Unknown. Well done to get the victory royale there. But not only was it a fantastic finish to that match, that is it from NA East. It's done. All the matches are played. The standings are final, and Monster and I are going to break them down.
Dude, are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? OMG, boys. So first off, Clicks qualified, right?
Top 3 spots. Again, we've talked about the sharing before. Clicks, Clarity, and then KNG's Unknown in the last one will take those top 3 spots. But 6 spots are still up for grabs, and you'll see the next 6 fill them out. So congratulations, Cosmic, Tuzi, Legidian, Aspect, Hornet, and Creo. I'm telling you, that had to be the most nerve-wracking final hour for Aspect. We saw him finish on 60 points. He was in 2nd place. These last 4 right here, from Aspect to Fernando, were all at 60 points. Aspect had the 2 victory royales that pushed him up into 7th. Hornet had 1 that pushed him up into 8th. Creo had 0. Fernando had 0. The difference, average eliminations, average points, all of them average placement. Creo owned all the tiebreakers. He had all of them afterward, was slightly ahead, 3.8 to 2.8, 18 to 3.6, and the average point 7.5 to 6.0. Talk about every interaction mattering. Well, all the tiny little ones and the differences add up. Congratulations to all 6 of you, the final ones, joining us at the Fortnite World Cup final from NA East. But now I think it's time to punch tickets.
Absolutely is, and there it is. That's 1.
Cosmic up there on the board in
That's
first.
2.
Tuzi in 2nd. Go ahead, Monster. You can
I'll
grab
get
that
this
one.
guy too right here, man. Legidian, you made it.
Aspect as well. That must have been. Oh wait, really? Lupo, we've been over this before.
You sure you want to? Are you feel? Okay. This guy, man.
He tried his best. It's all right. They talk about his snipes, but not about his ability to punch tickets. Creo in the last spot. Lazarus will have a member at the Fortnite World Cup final. Again, congratulations. But you can see out of the 19 spots up here, only 17 have been filled. We have 2 more for you coming out of NA West. But for now, we're going to go on a quick, well, not so quick. We're gonna go on a 30-minute break in between the regions. Go walk your dog, get some water, get a nice little meal in you, because when we come back, the rest of the NA West matches in the final 2 spots will be punched for the solos competition to the Fortnite World Cup final. We'll be right back.
going on, Fortnite fam? We're here for week number 8. And you know it's time to go meet up with the casters, so let's...
So much for your intro, Zeke.
No!
It's time for a weekend!
I'm Golden Boy, one of your hosts, and we're gonna jump right in.
I am so excited to be casting these games today. We are back.
All right, so we're getting ready. It's been a really great day so far. There's a lot to get through. We want to talk to... What?
Actually, something.
Okay, all right.
I found a slipstream.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Squints.
Yeah?
So you're the in-game producer.
Yep.
But is there more we need to know about in-game observing?
I believe so, and you should go talk to Andy about that, Zeke.
Hey, what's up guys? My name's Andy. I'm the in-game director for the Fortnite World Cup qualifiers. So whenever we get into game, I take over from Joe, our broadcast director, and start cutting between all of our observers. I work with a team of 2 observers as well as a game producer, Squints, and the observer director in order to try and cut the best show possible. So basically all of our observers are getting the best content during these games, and I'm sort of the one who's deciding which one goes live on air. None of this is possible by myself, so I got a lot of help from my game producer as well as my observer director.
Hey guys, I'm Jeff Rose. I am the observer director, so I work with every observer individually, make sure they get the greatest shots, the greatest stories, so that when we go to Andy and he goes and cuts the show, he makes sure that you guys are seeing the best quality content that you can.
Check out the next block of NA West. Let's see what we have in store.
Aiden had some great plays. If he is able to carry the momentum over into this one.
Are you guys curious to see how audio works for the...
Hey, what's up, guys?
Shane Bella Puppy. Shane Bella. Hey, really? Dude, that was not necessary. That was really not necessary. Huh, brother baby? It wasn't necessary. It really wasn't necessary, Shay. Honestly, it really wasn't necessary. Shit, back to back. Shit. Bella Bay. Bella Bay. Hey, Shay. What are you doing today? I'm not doing nothing. What are you doing today? What are you doing? I'm not doing nothing. Why are you gonna ask me? What are you doing today, huh? What are you doing? Huh? 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 You're doing what, Shay? You're doing what now, Shay, boy? No, you would say, Butter. Stop lying to me.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
What?
I'm playing Godly Scrims.
Playing what?
Godly Scrims.
You're not. He invited you to it or what? Why? You're not playing the World Cup no more?
No, I'm not even gonna qualify. I don't have 50 fans.
Why?
I played 8 games. I got 250 points.
You're really good though.
I know.
You're really freaking good.
I'm not thinking if there wasn't so many people off spawn that picked me.
Well, you keep pushing at the start, that's why probably.
No, I didn't until I was 15. Once I got like 15.
Every time I watch you, it seems like you're pushing like crazy.
Not in Paradise, I did. It's just my 15 aim, so yeah, pretty shot.
Well, yeah, in Paradise I thought you were going to sway for a second.
I know, so did I. I was like, what the fuck?
I was like,
editing like crazy.
Yeah, no, Sway setup. The dark girl with that back thing, I was like, oh, fuck.
But nah, Sway can't qualify for that.
Even Sway plays in East also, that's why I was like, I don't know if he plays in East or West. I think he plays East. But I was all like, holy fuck, is that Sway? And I came on Zoom and I'm like, nah, that's not Sway, he's not good enough. And I was like, no, that's Sway, bro. I was like, nah, that's not Sway, that's not. And then he killed you, I said, yeah, that's not Sway.
How'd you do, Ryan?
Not good. I didn't even get like any points.
No? So you're out?
Yeah.
It's okay, man. It's
No,
okay.
it's not.
Just to play the game.
Yeah, it's just a
not.
game.
It's just $2 million that I lost out on.
With people that this is all they do 24/7, son. They don't have a life.
Enjoy.
Yeah, you do.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Thinking, I just want to be a streamer so I can actually make some money off of this.
Shay. 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 What's up, Shay? What's up, Shay? Shay, what's up? Give me zebra. Give me zebra. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, fish. Come on, zebra.
Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur with tibia. Ask your doctor about giving a GI-focused biologic just for ulcerative colitis and Crohn's. In tibia, relief and remission within reach.
Get back upstairs. Come on, let's go. Shit, come on, let's go. Beat you. Now you owe me a sucker. GG's, Shay. GG's.
Tired of lugging around big bags of pet food and litter? Get it delivered. Chili.com delivers everything.
Shit, calm down. It's not real. It's just a game. Bella, calm down. It's just a game. Bella, Bella, calm down. It's just a game. Okay? Bella, babe. Bella, calm down. It's just a game, okay? Bella, babe. Bella, calm down. It's just an ear. Bella, calm down. It's just allergies, okay? Calm down. Bella, just calm down. Just the allergies, okay? Shit. Where? What was that? I know that guy.
Provide you with the appropriate background music.
Your trash.
So, hit it there, Fredo. But there seems to have been a last-minute change in the program.
When I go up around 19, I'm going to take my entire collection of Johnny Cash off.
I'll bring up on Sunday. And I'm telling you, Johnny, no one does exciting as taking a trip to Pittsburgh.
I'm supposed to be on. He's in outer space.
Well, and again, Mrs. Marvel.
That damn TV guy again.
Bella. Bella, calm down. She's allergies. Calm down.
Good stuff, Aiden. Aiden Heisenberg. I would get blue screened.